Hello and welcome back to the Game & Muscle YouTube channel where we're live and we're going to be driving some Assetto Corsa, just casual, super casual, driving online with subscribers. We're going to set up a server and it's just going to be chilled out and hopefully we can keep the car on the track. Just nice and relaxed driving, we'll see. It might turn out to be really stressful, but hopefully it'll be nice chilled out driving, which will be good. We've still got to get the server set up. We're just going in blind. We're going in blind. We've had a sandwich and a glass of orange juice, so we're ready. We're ready for racing action here. Now, if it takes a while to get a server set up, or there's server setting up problems, we'll just join a public server and we'll go for that. I haven't actually done any public server racing in Assetto Corsa for a long time. I've been just using the sim racing system mostly, to be honest, because it works. It's generally a lot cleaner than driving on public servers. It's 17 minutes. I couldn't eat my sandwich any faster. Still on the rank up server on Project Cars 2. Nice. Everyone will be B rank eventually. That's how we can filter out the terrible racers from the quality racers. So I think we'll join a public server initially, and then we'll look at getting our own server set up. Because it'll probably take like 5 or 10 minutes for someone to set up our own server. We need to set the direct drive wheel though first. To Assetto Corsa, forgot to do that, and I need to rebind a bunch of buttons because we are using a new and different button box. So let's do that now whilst we're here in the game. Controls. It's forgotten everything. The AC does tend to forget stuff if you move your Hi Doctor 1985. If you change your USB devices around, AC tends to forget its controls. Project Cars 2 actually seems okay with remembering stuff. I don't know what it is that goes on. I don't know why some games are less prone to it than others, but okay. Don't want to have an aneurysm pushing the brake pedal, so probably do recalibrate my brakes. I'm using the PT1 pedals by Proto Simtech. I've got them a little bit off with the calibration. Not too bad. I mean, you can adjust it in game, so it's not a problem. Hi, Doctor. Hi, Owl. Hi, everyone else. Shifters. There we go. Upshift. Downshift. Secondary. Oh, here we go. This is where it gets interesting. Brake bias front, rear. Traction control. More, less. ABS, more, less. Turbo pressure, normally do that over here. More, less. Oh, that didn't work. Less. Curves activate. Well, forget about that. We need to look left and look right. Glance left, glance right, glance back. Although I think if you push both buttons, it makes you glance back. Change camera. Set that to this. So many buttons. Hi Wyatt, hey Zoltan, hello everyone that's joined the chat, welcome to the stream, thanks for coming along. This is all good for now, and I think tomorrow, do you know what? I think tomorrow we're going to get back into virtual reality. I've had enough of 2D, we've got to get back into VR, even if my computer struggles. I'm struggling doing the old 2D drive. We need to get back into VR. I think we've got most of the controls down there. Erwin van der Boer, there you go, Mr. Server Setup. Do you feel like setting up a server? That'd be awesome if you could. Really appreciate it. I think we could do a warm-up race with the KTM with the crossbow. What a car! What a car that KTM crossbow is. That's the only car you need. KTM crossbow all the way. Let's move the camera here. Hang on. There we go. That made all the difference. Totally pointless. No. Oh dear. Ah, that'll do. What you? Sorry, I missed it. I was eating my sandwich. You got to eat your sandwich. You know, get hungry. Yeah, go for the KTM crossbow. Let's do KTM crossbow at Brands Hatch. 15 minute 15 minutes qualification, and let's do an 8-lap race. Let's have a good quali, and it's not a long race or anything, but you know, a moderate length race. That'll be fantastic. I'm so excited to get back into AC. I love doing this when you've been playing one sim a lot and you go to another one. The same like iRacing and Race Room. You go into another sim and it's like a whole new game to tune your brain back into. But that'll be good. That'll be a good car to go for. David Lemez, you can join in. Can you set the password to Teacup, please, as well, Owen Vanderboer? What are the buttons we need? Got glance left, glance right, MGU recovery, ABS. We've got these buttons down here that I've not set to anything. Headlights, that's this button. It's an important button, that. Whoop! Horn. Don't need that. I think that'll do. I'm sure I've forgotten something that's really important. Normally it's DRS that I totally forget about. Well, let's bind this to these because I don't use them for anything. KERS, DRS. There you go. That'll do. There's no caterum in Assetto Corsa. I should get a refund on the game. They've, as I say, Kunos, I don't know what's wrong with them. There is a mod caterum which I've got installed, but it's not that good. Jack K, finally a race you can join. Oh dear. I love having Owen Vanderboer set servers up for me. How's the volume levels? Does the microphone sound okay? It's flashing red on my OBS as if it's clipping, but I think that's just OBS giving me a warning rather than it actually clipping. It's not clipping on my microphone. That's normally when it's clipping on the actual DAC, then ears are bleeding. Sorry about the terrible music. It's my hobby to only play terrible music. Yeah, I think we're good. It's good. Thank you, AC Crash. Is he back on AC instead of Project Cars 2? We'll try and mix things up a bit. Cunningham Industries. Don't you have Assetto Corsa? Cunningham Industries is a sponsor of the channel. What a legend! What a legend! Look at that teacup. It's got Game of Muscles tea bag, thank you. Twinings all the way. Why? Oh, I can't see it. Am I filtering it? Include lock servers. Include empty servers. Refresh. Why you don't have it installed? Corey, hello. You need to get Assetto Corsa installed. Game of Muscles tea bags. There we go. What was the password? I wasn't paying attention. What was the server password? Was it T? In capitals. Tango Echo Alpha. I need to get a shirt that says Tango Echo Alpha on it. Hang on. That's T. Thanks, Corey. When did you start Assetto Corsa? Just now. This is the first. This is it. Teacup, teacup, teacup. Do I have to have SRS? No, this is just we're just driving on our own server here. Anyone's welcome. No requirements. Just the ability to not drive into people, and you're good. We need the window capture off. Game capture needs to be set to AC. Assetto Corsa. There we go. And there you go. Fantastic. Okay, not fantastic. Gear shifters aren't working. Did I not save the settings? Okay, we might have a problem here. We might have to beat someone from the server because by the time I get this fixed. Why wasn't that working? Do I need to... Have I forgot something I need to set? Normally drive with a H pattern, so I'm not using a separate shifter, it should just work. Do I have to force automatic clutch on maybe? Wonder why that's not working. How's the gaming box working? Paddles aside, it's all good. The screen's working. Oh, actually, I wasn't looking. Don't know if the screen is working in AC. It shouldn't. The button box is totally separate. We'll have to work out what's going on. Why is everything working but the shifters? What is going on? We can rev our engine in the pit box. We can't upshift. That is strange. Am I missing something? This is how AC punishes you. Oh no. I don't understand why that's not working. I know it should be H shifter, but my H shifter's broken, so I'm not using it. But we could try using it, see what happens. We'll give it a go. Whatever, we'll see if it works. Oh, well, it's not even plugged in, is it? So certainly not going to work without it being plugged in. That's for sure. Maybe what caused the problem is because it was expecting this and it's not plugged in. 6th gear's not working. I've totally broken this, I don't know what I've done to it. Assign them and use select SHH shifter, but it's a really old one from when they first did them. Basically, I've worn out the top plate on it, so it doesn't actuate the buttons. I need to sort of take it apart, really. Let's try this. Hopefully the server's not full. It might have just been because it was expecting the SHH shifter, and then it wasn't there. That's why it didn't work. I think that's why it wasn't working. We'll see. That would be my expectation. There we go. Yeah, that's what it was. There we go, magic. We're off. The password is teacup in capitals, not T. Whoa! Oh, it's so different. So different to Project Cars 2. Oh dear. It's like really similar and completely different at the same time. No, it's not. I know what it is. It is the shaft of the gear stick not pushing on the buttons properly because the top plate is worn out, and also some of the buttons, the metal bit that contacts them is a bit off. So, oh, we've got to go back to driving school now. Now we're back in Assetto Corsa. Back to driving school. We're going to reformat the brain. I'm going to turn the force feedback down a touch. Rather not have broken wrists. Oh, we've got the techno music as well, that's good. The slips always makes me laugh. The compressed air wouldn't do anything to it because it's not got dust or anything on it. The buttons are all fine physically. It's just how the gear stick interacts with them. Yeah, AC tracks feel a lot smoother than Project Cars 2. AC runs better than Project Cars 2 in some ways. It's weird. The way the cars lose grip in AC is more sort of analog in some ways. I don't know. It's just different. Project Cars 2 hype's still there. You've got to just keep. Oh, I've lost it again. Just got to keep playing all the simulators. You have to keep your. As I say, you always have to sort of look for the best features that are in each sim, and then play them for those features, and then also try not to only just play one single simulator because you end up just only being able to play that one sim. Because you get so hyper focused and attuned to that one simulator's force feedback and physics that it then becomes really hard to play anything else. I think that's what causes a lot of sim racing arguments online. Is a lot of sim racing is getting into those sort of really specific field of force feedback and handling and getting really good at it, and then what happens is anything that's different to that, it feels totally wrong. Oh, I need to lower my field of view though here. Let's improve this. It's Game of Muscle T or something. Yeah, I really like AC Force Feedback. I do think AC Force Feedback and handling is some of my favourite overall. It seems that for me personally, it gets the balance right between being having a pliable limit, but also being tight. Yeah, I need to try AMS properly with the Force Feedback direct drive wheel, because I haven't really, because it's not got the same sort of active multiplayer. I think there's something funky about the field of view in AC, you know. I think Project Cars does it through vertical field of view, whereas AC is horizontal. But it's not a problem when you're playing VR, obviously, because it's all one-to-one. But in 2D, the field of view looks a bit weird in AC. Even when you're running it lower, it's as if you're still running in a high field of view. The thing with doing comparison videos of AC between AC and Project Cars 2 is, I mean, you can't really do like a direct comparison, because the whole point of Project Cars 2 is that you've got the different, you know, the different weather stuff going on. So it's really sort of incomparable. Unless you're just comparing it in optimal conditions, which is what the only thing that AC has. So it's probably not a surprise. I mean, it's always the case with simulators. Normally, in any type of simulator, not driving simulators, a simulator, the more narrow the spectrum of what a simulator simulates, the better it will do it, because, you know, it's having to do less. So it's the same with anything. The more you focus on something, the less you dilute the workload, the better what you execute will tend to be. So, you know, it's not a surprise, I think, that AC does dry weather racing better than Project Cars 2. But then the whole point of Project Cars 2 is that you've got all the different weather settings and fun modes and things. Virtual driver steering hand, yeah. I kind of get used to it. In VR, I don't mind it. I just perceive it as being my own hands. In 2D, I sort of filter it out. Larry B, when you turn them off in VR, it's the Jedi Knight mode. It's a super advanced sim racing mode. Okay, here we go. We're going to be starting at the back here. Josh the Boss, Cyber Shotty, TDS. Well done. Top 3 there. I've run out. I had a drink and I've run out of it already. I need to refill with a tea or something after this. Get some more tea. Tea and a biscuit. Oh, I've got a cookie actually. Tea and a cookie. That'll be our prize for finishing this race in one piece. Oversteer is real. I'm heel and toe in, yeah, but I'm using the flappy paddles instead of H pattern, so it's all a bit funky. But I am heel and toe because it unsettles this car if you don't, with the automatic shifter thing they've got. I can't remember, it's like Game of Muscle T or something. Game of Muscles Tea Bags, that's the name of the server, and the password is teacup, I think. Oh, this is so cool, it's changing on the dash. That's awesome. Oh, it's the small things. Easily entertained. It's so cool, this dash. You guys can't see it, but I'll move the camera. Well, I'll do it after this race, but that's so cool having a little screen here. Obviously in VR, won't be able to see it, but if you don't have VR, having a little LCD screen on your wheel is amazing. What's your favourite biscuit? Oh, it depends on my mood, you know. Depends what's cooking, good looking. Shortbread, probably. Oh no, Millionaire's shortbread, there you go. Technically that's a cake. It's not really a biscuit. But I mean, it's shortbread with chocolate and caramel on it. It is a biscuit. That's a biscuit. I mean, when's a biscuit a cake? When's a cake a biscuit? I don't quite know where you where you draw the line. What? It's so weird. Ah. Jumping from sim to sim. What a nightmare. It's like being in a dream. You know when you're at a cliff face in a dream and the physics change in your dream and you can't walk, there's no grip. That's what it's like, jumping from driving sim to driving sim. Smoothly does it. You don't have real biscuits in America. Sorry! So I totally turned into him. Ah, this needs to be in VR. It doesn't feel right in 2D AC. I got so used to playing AC in VR. That's the thing, I've been playing Project Cars in 2D, I don't necessarily miss it too much, but AC, playing in 2D, I'm like, oh, this isn't right. Moral of the story is, guys, don't play in VR because you never want to go back to 2D. Oh, my cursor's on the screen now, we need to move that. Yeah, I've read that. Biscuits are hard and go soft when they go off, and cakes go hard when they go off. Supposedly that's the rule. That's what they used to argue about those Jaffa cakes, so they didn't have to pay the biscuit tax on them, supposedly. Oh, Aaron van der Boer went a bit... Oh no, it's not Aaron van der Boer, it's Aaron Ottonen. Went a bit wide there. Cybershot is in second place. bit wide there. Race detector didn't get it. Erwin Ottonen going off track there. Not sure what car to drive after this. What should we go for? Hi Izzy. Izzy Lizzy. Let's get busy. What car should we go for after this one? I'm trying to think. It's a good car in AC that I've not driven. I think this Crossbow's quite understeery in AC. Like you kind of are a hostage to where the vehicle's going in AC, whereas in Project Cars 2 you can drive over the top of the car a lot easier, if that makes sense. It's like in AC you're kind of beholden more to where the car's going to go. Project Cars 2 you can kind of push the car, but you can push the car where you want it to go more aggressively, if that makes sense. In terms of how it feels perceptively to drive. Mind you, my force feedback's on like 5 times higher in AC at the moment. That might explain that. I find AC a lot easier to drive than Project Cars 2 though. Probably because I've played it more. Oh, we should do a Porsche 911 actually, because people find that really easy to drive. We should do the Porsche Cup car. Oh no! Oh no, where is he? Oh! Oh, I tried to miss him. Oh, as the Germans would say. Shiznigels. Shizningles. Scheisen. Oh, I can't believe I just drove. I thought I was going to miss him and then into him we go. Oh, no grip. RIP race, I know, it's annoying. We'll catch back up. Only halfway through. Yeah, let's go for the Porsche 911 next. Too many noobs at the back. Oh dear. I actually think iRacing's easier than easier than AC and Project Cars 2 in the sense of once you know how to drive it and you know what the limit is, there's less subtlety to the driving with the cars I've driven at least. It's like iRacing encourages you not to be overly aggressive with the cars. I know that can normally be how you should drive, but if you go over the limit in iRacing, that's it. So it forces you to really drive under the limit. So it's a very sort of there's a very memorised aspect to the approach of it. That's what I find anyway. Whereas I think with AC Race Room and Project Cars 2, because of the way the slip is with the cars, you can go over the limit. So to maximise the lap times, you have to actually drive on the limit a lot more aggressively. But it's going to vary from car to car. What are you doing? Game of Muscles Teabags is the name of the server, I think. I play Race Room. It's not the most active in multiplayer, which is again why I tend to not play it so much, because I like just doing the multiplayer, and also the way they set up the way they sell the content makes it awkward to get races going with people. But I do really like Race Room. AI is really good in Race Room though. It's a single player game, absolutely fantastic. Whoa, come on. Oh god, we're going to be in 7th place, aren't we? I don't want to be in 7th anymore. I can't take it. I can't take another 7th place. Every single game, every single race, 7th place. Seven biscuits and cakes. Speed 4 Sim Racer. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh dear, terrible driving here. I've got the force back on so high, my arms are hurting. Let's turn it down a touch. Excuse me, 19. There we go, thank you. I think Erwin van der Boer, next race, if you're still there, Porsche, the Porsche RSR, is it 2017 Cup car at Spa, 6-lap race. That'd be fantastic. That'd be awesome. And have 15-minute qualifying as well. My brain's slowly tuning in to Assetto Corsa here. Oh yeah, here we go, we're catching back up. Hi Dave Milford, welcome to the stream. And what I'll do after this race as well is we'll get I'll make a cup of tea, I'll get a cookie. Oh, he's off-road! Oh, it's the back mark, he's getting out of the way. And I'm also going to move my monitor with the chat room over to my right, so hopefully I can see it without having to turn my head, which will help. Oh no! Whoa, sorry, that was close. Totally understeered there into the guy. We're back in bloody 7th, and now that's it. Lateral grip gone. That was not a successful corner. The engine's going to blow up if I keep shifting into the engine so much. Larry B, hello. There goes the gearbox. I mean, I can't. When I use flappy paddles, I just shift the wrong gear all the time. As I was saying before, you really need if you're driving a H-pattern car, you really get into a flow with it. That if you use flappies, it totally breaks it. I guess you could learn the timing, but it is basically, yeah. I've got a deal with Sim Gear, who sent me this button box that I have to finish at 7th or better. Otherwise, I have to return it. So, the midfield is the part of the track that gets the most coverage after first place, and because I'm not good enough to get first, I have to always be in the middle. Then when someone crashes, at least you can see my car in the background of the footage that goes viral on YouTube. Come on, let's try and get back. Let's destroy the engine and the gearbox. We've got to get at least 7th. I think we can take him through Dingle Dell. I do have a graphics mod, but I don't think I'm using it. That natural graphics, whatever it's called. Can't get past him. Whoa! Don't want to put your back wheel. Come on! Come on! Well, we're in 7th. Last corner, let's see what happens. Oh, Jesus, understeer. Welcome back to AC, 7th place. What would you know it? I mean, typical, isn't it? Typical. What is it with 7th place? Can't take it. Can't take this music's music's worse than 7th place. Oh well, no, it was nice driving. So Erwin van der Boer, if you're still alive, if you can set it to Spa, Porsche 911 RSR, or was it the 2016 Porsche Cup car? Sorry, 2017 Porsche Cup car, whichever one's the better one, I can't remember. At Spa, I think we could do like 5 laps. Yeah, 5 that because the laps like it's quite a long circuit. So 5 laps, Porsche 911, 15 minutes qualifying. If you're listening, if you're still alive, that'd be awesome. Game of Muscle. If that old button box is only going in the bin, it was wouldn't be based. I'm going to put it on another rim, hopefully. Ramming you from behind. Okay. We were all right. We had rear end protection. I'm going to make a cup of tea and have coffee. I need to move this screen over there so I can see the chat room without having to move my head like a lunatic. Who wins the advert lottery? Let's find out. I haven't, no. I've not moved the room around. Let me move this. Let's see if we can move this screen around. See what happens. Well, actually, that might not work. We'll see. Yeah, I've just left the server, so I'll be back for a second while we sort this out. Give it a minute. I don't know if Erwin van der Boer's still alive. The shifter's over on this side because of just because of how I set the rig up. It's just a coincidence. It doesn't really bother me because a lot of race cars and games tend to have them on the right as well. It's not, I don't sort of, it doesn't stand out as a problem. If this works, it's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to make a cup of tea. I don't know if Erwin van der Boer's set up the server or if he's changing their track. If he's dead, he's dead. And then we have to work out the server. We have to get BRT or someone else to help us with the server. Oh, he's restarted it. He's alive. Thank you, Erwin. Really appreciate it. The guy's a beast. Okay. So, server's restarted. Refresh. I should just refresh the server. I don't know. I could refresh the whole server this bit. Ah, this should be good. I should be able to see the chat room now without having to turn my head like half a mile. The chair posture is terrible. I've got a bad back, so I set it up like reclined and things. Don't worry. Don't copy me. Right, gonna make a cup of tea. Good luck getting on the server, guys. Twinings every day. That's the tea you want. He must be hurting his back. It's the other way around. My back is really dodgy. I don't sit reclined. I just have the chair reclined. It's the only way I can have it that's comfortable for my back, because I rather cleverly, when I was younger, decided to break my spine. So I now have to resort to really wonky seating positions to be comfortable. Speed Force Sim Racer. Someone needs a ban. He's picked the wrong tea bags. Poor guy. That's what happens when you dropped on your head as a baby, guys. You end up like Speed Force Sim Racer, drinking the wrong tea, probably putting sugar in his teacups. You know, it happens. Poor guy. PG tips. Guys, let's probably might have to end the stream, and I don't want to be broadcasting to these degenerate tea drinkers that have clearly made some terrible decisions in their lives to end up drinking Yorkshire and PG tips. I mean, of all the choices, those are two bad choices that you can make in life. What's the button and switch unit in the bottom right? It's the Derek Spears Design Race King button box. With a shadow going across the car, that was creepy. Twinings every day. That's where it's at. Twining should be paying me. I know. They're alright, they make good tea, so I let them off. There we go. Where do I use the big button box for? Anything really. Headlight button, ABS, seating position. You know, it's just buttons. It's just the same as having the button bindings on your keyboard. It's just easier to push them on a button box. Especially if you're playing in VR. Right, struggling for grip there. Thank you. Holy understeer. I'm going to turn my force back down, otherwise I'm going to herniate a muscle. Where's he gone? There it is. It's already on half. Oh, sorry. Let's drive it on 40, that's probably better. Alright, that feels better. It's really weird you get so used to different field of views. Yeah, sorry, the microphone's a bit close to the wheel, that's probably why the paddle shifters are so loud. They are quite loud paddle shifters as well. Okay, let's keep it on that. That'll do. You should definitely get the Porsche DLC. It's really nice. Oh, it's so good. I can glance at the chat room now. This is amazing. I got so used to having to turn my head like an idiot. This is why so much study goes into, you know, we like pilots' heads-up displays and how they're set at certain focal distances, so a pilot can look at the actual details in the HUD without distracting them at all. Just moving the chat room in front of me there has made a huge difference. Should have done that all along. Yeah, we can do drag us by. We'll switch to something else after this. Go to a good default car. I'm missing my brake points here. I didn't know Project was that on console. I didn't know Project Cars 2 had open mic. Whoa! Sideways through that. Oh, don't drink and drive! Don't drink and drive! Whoopsie daisy. Just murdered next door neighbour's cat. Whoa, no, that was close. That was close. Whoopsie daisy. Just try not to do that. Oh. We need to... Oh, sorry. I need to tweak my brake sensitivity in AC as well. There we go. We'll get a brain in tune here. I tell you, it totally throws you off going from sim to sim. It totally wrecks your brain. Because you have an expectation that a car will grip in a certain way, and obviously it doesn't. And you think, oh, it's the same class of car, so it'll behave the same. But they don't. It totally throws you off. There's no wonder sim racers get so annoyed from each sim. My sim's more realistic than this one. I hate this one. I hate this one. I don't like that one. I do like this one. To do the ultimate sim challenge, you have to join a public server on every single sim, and within half an hour win a race on a public server in each simulator. Shout yeehaw when you go through Eau Rouge. Why would I do that? Don't make any sense. Understeer central. This car has late understeer. It turns in initially. Suffers from weak braking syndrome. Probably should up my brake sensitivity. What? Goodbye. Kebab shop. Welcome to Slow Driving with Game of Muscle. We're the slowest drivers in the world. Oh, bouncy, bouncy. There we go. Should search for passworded. Game of Muscle. It's Game of Muscle. Type in gamer and it'll pop up. Whoa. Yeah. I'm all over the shop. The Maserati bathtub. Hi, dog boy. I don't know. I think we'll just stay on for a while. Not sure. Probably not too late, mind you. Oh. We're going to get one more lap in here. We're a bit slow. A bit slow around there. Try and be as smooth as possible. I like how the lift-off oversteer happens in the Assetto Corsa. It's really smooth. Everything's really quite just smooth in AC. There's something about AC that just feels smooth. Don't know what it is. Maybe, I don't know if that's necessarily positive. Some people probably think that makes it feel artificial, but I quite like it. Where are you suck at life? Normally it's at like 3 AM or something ridiculous in UK Japanese races, so I tend to be asleep when they're on. Six AM. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I might wake up for that actually. That's not too bad. That's doable. It's when it's like 4 AM that's really bad. Either 2 AM or 4 AM. Because if it's 2 AM, you get the temptation to stay up to watch it. If it's 4 AM, if you wake up for that time, you're just dead for the rest of the day. 6 AM's okay. See where this puts us. Are we going to end up 9th place? Not bad. I'll accept that. I like how our screen on the wheel just picked up the game. It just works. It's really cool. You need a screen on your wheel, don't you, of course? It's so overkill. You can actually touch it to change through the options. Tyre wear, brake temp. Awesome. Zero skill. Yeah, it's really good. Wonder where you could buy a screen like that from. Wonder who makes those screens. Wonder where you get them from. Doesn't make cups of tea though, so I would give it probably an 8 out of 10, but it doesn't make cups of tea, so I have to dock a good sort of 5 points. Right, how much fuel do we need? that'll do. You can use a phone, yeah, but then you've got to put your phone on your rig. But yeah, that's a good solution. I've done that before. I actually velcroed my an old phone onto a wheel once, but I ended up just stopped using it because it was a bit of a faff. But I think that can work really well. I think if you're not got it on your wheel, if you have it on like a separate, I think that can work really well. Here we go. Nice thing with this screen is though, you guys will notice, you can actually, it comes off. It's got a separate cable, and then you could put it on your OSW. Rather than it being on the wheel. It's up to you where you put it. You could magnetise it to your face if you need to. I need to check the stability of it on here, because if it fell into the gap, then we'd have a mashed up LED screen. Just it's magnets on top. It's a little separate unit. Here we go. Get ready, guys. 18th place. We've been relegated. 11th place. No, we haven't. It was just Kunos being Kunos. Assetto Corsa being Assetto Corsa. Let's see if we can not get punted at the start of the race. Oh, come on, tight corner. It was better to be on the inside than the outside. Whoa, he's all over the shop. It's going to be a tight fit. We'll let him go in front. There's going to be cars all over the place. Always have. Oh, someone's gone straight into the wall. Hospitalised. Goodbye. I don't know who it was. Oh, this guy behind has got a good run. Sandy's 19, like a laser beam. Oh, you absolute dick! Why would you do that? Why would he do that? What a cock! The guy just totally rammed us off the track. Oh bloody hell! Look what he's caused happen. Well, thank you for rotating me. Someone just corrected us. I can't believe he just took us out. I'm the most unlucky person. I nearly caught it. Most unlucky person. I don't think that was the net code. He turned into us. Then we got hammered there. We got pump winkled. Oh dear. Oh well. Well, we're back where we started. We're one place down, not the end of the world. I need to get a. I should get a hand grenade, and I'll throw it out the window at that guy. And we're all good. Why is he pulling over? I'm not sure. We've got a track cut. Protest it. Instant ban. Well, this is. I mean, this is the one thing. You know, with that the ranking thing that you've got in Project Cars 2. Even for your own little servers, you can, you can filter people out. It makes quite a difference. And I mean, a lot of people aren't actually trying to crash. It's just they make errors because they're not good enough at being safe. What an absolute titwinkle. Yeah, I've got to be careful I don't activate the YouTube bot, so I have to be creative. Then YouTube doesn't know what I'm said. Oh, we're on the power here. Whoa, James Timolti. Oh, sorry, that was a bit of a contact there and there, but there's not much room. I'm trying my best. But see, I was close to him there. We had a bit of contact, but you notice he didn't go flying off the track, so that's the difference. That's my excuse anyway. Hi Coppermine64, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing good. Welcome to racing. Welcome to Death by Car. Lap 2 of 6. Wasn't the best of first lap. Oh, come on. Oh, we didn't get Kunos Death Squadded there, that's a bonus. Could be quite hard to get this car to bite round Eau Rouge. Oh dear. Seems like we need to do some tweaking for gear ratios around here. Yellow flag. Someone's... Oh, they're just in the dirt. Who is it? Don't know. But that puts us into 8th place. A bit aggressive. I had to get past him. I don't think I took him out. It was alright. Could be Forza 7 online. Yeah. I haven't actually tried Forza 7 online yet. I'm saving that for a day where I just want to feel really depressed. Yeah, we're going for 7th. We're working on it. 7th place inbound. Believe it. We've got Eero Ottonen in front of us, and he's a good driver. We've raced with him quite a lot. He's a clean driver. Oh! Sandis! This is the guy that took us out. Let's see. Sandis. Let's see what he does this time. I think this is the guy that took us out. Let's see what happens this time, boys and girls. Oh, he's giving us space this time. He's being generous. So maybe it was just lag. Maybe it was just an accident. Or maybe it was intentional. Let's get Sherlock Holmes on the case. 7th place, guys. We're back in the zone. Hi, Rosa CK. Welcome back to the channel. Imagine coming 7th in the Caterham 70th. That's the dream. It's like we need to be in 5th through there. The gear ratios just feel totally wrong. Oh look, it's an opportunity to take me out again. Oh, what are you doing? I was so close to driving into him there. Yeah, I guess it must have just been lag or an accident, because he's driving perfectly fine now. I'll give him 10 biscuits. On the 7th of October 2017. Oh, we're going to have missed it. Halfway through this race, it's not going so well. But it's not going too bad either. It's alright, we'll accept it. We'll take it. Bad driving here. Perfect gear shifts are overrated. I like to increase the challenge by shifting completely erratically. Can't understeer. Well, we've got like Japanese dance music. I feel like we're playing MSR or something again. Well, I'm going to stay in 5th through Eau Rouge. See if we can do this in 5th and then flat it out. Oh, he's going to get a penalty, surely. Surely that's a Kunos cut. There we go. Kunos cut penalty of death. So harsh. And that's another race ruined by the Kunos cut penalty. Kunos cut penalty is worse than Charlie Whiting on a bad day. It's even worse than the Project Cars 2 Hitler Whiting. It's Kim Jong-un Whiting for Kunos. Hitler Whiting for Project Cars 2. iRacing's got Stalin Whiting. Any advice? Don't know. What about? Don't play driving simulators. They'll ruin your life. I got took out to end up in 7th place here. It's not like I've actually, you know, it's not like I'm. It just 7th just happens. Whatever I try and do, 7th place. Although I might lose it now to this guy that's behind me. Definite TMN. We're gonna brick wall him. Total blockage. Sewage works are closed for today, sir. I won't totally block him, but we are blocking him a bit. He's in front of us. Heli Corsa, quite handy. Brake a bit early there so I don't understeer off into him. Let's be naughty and try and doodle him on the inside here. It's a bit naughty. It's a bit cheeky. No one. Oh, he's lost it. The other guy's walled it. Protected that 7th. Yeah, so it's all about the 7th. Nobody takes 7th from me. This guy might take it from me on here with the draft of my terrible gear ratios. There he goes. He's gone for the poke on the right hand side. Will he get hit? Will he keep it stick to the road? If we brake late, it might throw him off. Maybe not. Oh, his back end's all. Oh, he's and he's gone. Whoa, he's gone through us. He's gone. He went through us there. Oh well, we're still in 7th place. I don't know how his car went right through our bonnet there. It's something magical going on there. That was rather strange. Oh, when you Pittsburgh Penguins shirt, there we go. That's more like it. Quality team, quality choice. Nice job. He was a ghost. It was the ghost of 7th position past. So we've got 3 laps of fuel remaining. Yeah, this has got the Porsche DLC. We need to decide what car we're going to drive next after this, actually. What should we go for? Something that's in a bit basic game. Didn't we decide and I've forgotten? I can't remember what we chose. Leaders on the final lap. I know we're driving a Porsche. I meant for the next race that we do. What car are we picking for the next race? I thought we picked something, but I can't remember what we picked. Something default to the game that's fun. Not too fast, so we have a nice close race. Something monstrous that will finish in 7th. Everything I drive finishes in 7th. 7th or broke. Shame I don't come 7th in the National Lottery. I'd accept that. I'd be happy with that result. The best part of the track here. This T-sit part of the circuit. Oh no, cross penalty inbound. 10 seconds. Whoops. Oh no, there goes. We're just being Kunosed. Oh, Speedy. I tried blocking him on my Kunos penalty. There goes the 7th dream, guys. It's my T-sit put me off. And then we're not driving the Fiat Bath. Oh my god. We're not going to drive that. I'd rather set fire to my testicles than drive that car. Although actually saying that, it's not that bad in Assetto Corsa. It's quite a nicely done car. Is this? No, this isn't. I'm more a Brands Hatch Imola type. The Twinings. Is it the Twinings trap? It's been taken away from us. The prestige of 7th position has gone. What's going on with this music? It's rave in the Porsche. I can't remember if the Maserati is good or not, so I don't want to drive it. I'll have a look. Oh well, it was nice driving, guys. I'll accept my 8th place with pride. I might as well. You know, 8's not worse, considering we got taken out. Oh, sorry. Dead. Okay, let's have a look at the results there. Everyone's just doing burnouts. What are we on? So, who won that? Driven came in 1st place, well done. Ethorium Minor 2nd. Josh the Boss. Josh Swartoff in 3rd, well done. Dom Halley in 4th. Sabashotti 5th. Ero Ottonen 6th. Speedy 7th. Myself in 8th. Not bad. Let's go and do another race in AC. And let's change the content to something a bit more, I don't know, just something different. Let's put Windows Capture on whilst I look at these cars. Window capture is what we want, rather. There we go. Let's have a look. Owen van der Boer, you're still alive? Tim Nisbor lost it. Bloody Dentist be finishes 7th. Okay, what should we go for? We could have an MX-5 race. That's normally quite fun. It's a bit weird with it. I need a car with like the automatic gears. Otherwise, it just feels wonky. Let's have a look. Needs a random car button. Yeah, I know. Battlefield Remix playing again. What UK cars we got? We've got the Caterham Academy mod car installed. I mean, Lotus 211 is always good. I was thinking maybe if we're super boring and do GT3, it would be nice to do like the Ferrari maybe. What Ferraris have we got to pick? Oh, there's only one Ferrari apparently, even though there's like 10. '90s DTM, there we go. That's a good idea. Nürburgring GP. Oh, we could do Nordschleife. There we go. That's a good idea. There we go. Tim Buckhard with the idea. He's like an ideas factory. So it's a... is that in the game by default? I think it is as well. Where is it? Have we got like a 90s tag in here? Nope. Nordslav. It's the new version of the track. it's the Russian version of the track. We'll have to pick one of the 90s DTM cars. Where is it? We're going to be driving it with flappies. We'll do this then. We'll go for this with flappies. That make perfect sense. The Mercedes. Oh dear, I've just clicked off it. Mercedes-Benz 190E Evo 2 at Nordschleife. Do Nordschleife combined. We'll do 2 laps because that'll take like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, that's alright, doesn't matter. But because that's DLC that everyone should have. I mean, if you don't have the Nordschleife, you know, that's the DLC you need to get. So two laps. Do I don't know if we need quali because I want to get stuck in quali limbo on Nordschleife, which is a problem. Unless you can force... Oh, you can force next session, can't you, Erwin? So you could do like 5 minutes on the Nordschleife combined. It's the Endurance Cup, isn't it? What do you think? What do you think, Erwin? It's up if you can set it up. Okay, so you can, so do 10 minutes quali then, and 2 lap race on the combined, the endurance track. That'd be good. Endurance Cup. That'd be awesome. What's the difference between the Endurance Cup and endurance? Oh, I see. The Endurance Cup cuts off half the actual GP circuit, whereas the endurance one doesn't. You could do, but I don't know which one's the fastest one. It's nicer when everyone's driving the same spec car, because then you know. You have to do services, dedicated service in Assetto Corsa. Is the Endurance Cup a large Twinings? Yeah. I like an Endurance Cup of tea. Takes a lot longer to drink. You'll go for a single make, it'll be good. Let's do the endurance, I think. Yeah, do the endurance. How's everyone doing in chat? What's the best DLC? Well, probably the Nordschleife track, to be honest, to get, because it's just an awesome... It's a really nice laser scan version of the circuit. Maybe, and then some of the Ferrari DLCs. It's hard to say. It's best to get them when they're on sale and you can buy all of them for like 70% off. Which one do you get with the Nordschleife? Is that in the red pack? Server's ready, guys. What's the password? Is it teacup still? it is teacup still. Okay. Yeah, so the music's screwed. I don't know, it's hard to say. AC runs better than Project Cars 2, so you don't need as good of a computer to have it run well. But then Project Cars 2, it's all in the, everything's all in VR, whereas in AC you've got the menus and stuff are separate. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's get a lap in. Yeah, I played GTR 2, but I used to play it with an Xbox 360 controller. And then I played Race 07, GTR Evolution. Just play them with the Momo Black Wheel. Always get confused by this corner. Hi Cypher, welcome to the stream, welcome back. Oh dear, understeer. This car feels so wrong to be driving with flappies, but oh dear, we'll get the shifter sorted out eventually. I need to get someone to wash it. It's like I've driven through a bloody farmer's field and we picked up all the dirt from cow pats. Oh, you got the monitor, nice. Well, do you think it was actually worth the money? Or do you regret the purchase now? Backlight bleed and coil whine. On a monitor? Harry Moore! Hello, Harry Moore. Harry Moore, he plays a xylophone. I know it's Patrick Moore, but it's made me laugh. Oh, look at that Mercedes. What? This is so wrong to be driving with flappy paddles. This should be like punishable by death. Oh dear. Woo! I know they could do with something to clean the windscreen because it is totally messed up, and it's rather off-putting in this lighting. You can oh, we're running 6 gears. Fair enough. Whoa! Oh no, understeer there. And take down. Sorry. It's alright, it's the outlap. Total takedown there. Bowling with muscle. I thought it was a good takedown. It was a total. I just wanted to assert my dominance. There's the flat top tree. Sorry about that. I was skidding over the grass there. I forgot where I was on the circuit. Hi Rob, welcome to the stream. Hope you're alright. Welcome to Bowling with Muscle, where we take out-of-date race cars from the 90s and we crash them into other out-of-date race cars from the 90s. I will let this guy go in front, then we can look at his backside. There you go. Definite. Is that defiant or definite, Tim? Can't see his name. Whoa, sideways through there. Shadow's going crazy. It's Game of Muscle's Tea Room, I think, is the server. And password is teacup in capitals, all one word. Whoa, turned in too much there. Oh, server's full, sorry. This race is going to be a disaster. I can tell already. Just drift that. I can't. Erwin van der Boer set up. I don't know. He's probably set up based on how much bandwidth he's got. Did he give up? Maybe he's having a nap. He was playing. He was on it all day. Whoa! I think that is one downside with endurance racing. One accident and that's it. All gone. I guess that's part of the excitement as well. But then if you're driving it in a simulator that has really unforgiving over the limit handling, that would be super frustrating. I guess you just have to drive within the limits of the sim, but still. The other thing that would really annoy me is your computer crashing. I guess with Alpha 2 that you can reload back into the session. I don't know how it handles that. If you just end up a lap down or something, puts you back in the pit. I can't see the track. It's alright, looking at being able to see the road's overrated. What resolution is the ultra wide screen? Is that 4K or something? That's pretty cool. So it's like, it's basically the resolution of three, I don't know, so two and a half 1080p screens. Mike sees the server's full, unfortunately, but it is a Game of Muscle server. Owen, it's time! I think everyone's finished. I think that was the last one. I don't know. We'll have to have a look. It might be time to go ahead. Wait a second, actually. Whoa, there we go. Car in the door. Dead. That's how Game of Muscle ended his sim racing career with a 90s DTM car. Decapitating him. Hang on, wrong button. Wrong way. Just played an advert. Enjoy! Whoa! I think it's time, Erwin. I think it's time. No one's got a lap in anyway, so probably didn't even need to bother with that. Sun was killing me. Yeah, go skip for the race. Think we're good to go. Here we are. 2 lap race. I don't know. I got 10 from there. 10 minutes, I see. I don't know how much fuel we need for 2 laps of the Nordschleife. Can't be that many, but we'll go. We'll fill her up. Gas tank fuel is way too much. We're starting at the back here. It's okay though. It's going to be a disaster. Oh, hang on. That's more like it. We almost started with the steering wheel at a right angle. Not optimal. Maybe. We'll see. See how well we can do out of this. From 20th position at the Nürburgring Endurance Nordschleife. I keep saying it wrong every time. Oh, pit shadows. I can't see anything. And there we go. Some cars have lost it already. Oh, it's a bit of a tight squeeze. Sorry. We're still alive. It's a 13th place. Managed to avoid the Tier 1 carnage there. Bit of a nudge there, sorry. Jimmy Tumulty. Schumacher S's. Nice to get the overtakes in on this part of the track. That's what's really nice, having the combi track actually, because it's a lot harder to overtake on the Nordschleife, but when you've got this bit of circuit, you can actually get a lot of the overtakes in moderately safe-ish. He says, I'm expecting the car to take me out any minute. Yellow flags, don't know, someone might have gone in the wall there, so you have to slow down a lot for this corner. Oh no, someone's gone off road. Cyber shotty. Whoops, sorry. Bit of a knock on the door, but we secured our place there. It's okay. Cluster of cars. Erwin Van der Boer was just wall riding through that. Oh no, someone loses it on this track. You gotta watch out because they're probably gonna go into someone. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. Frederick Hansen in front of us now. All over the place. Erwin Van der Boer's mowing the lawn. Watch out for the understeer. Modern cars stick through there, but the 90s cars tend to float a bit. Frederick Hansen in front of us then, and then we've got a gap between him and the front runners. We've moved on up though. I think we're 10 places up from where we started. So I'm quite happy with that. Oh, someone's lost it. Yeah, the whole curved screen thing was really weird. And they're quite, I think the curved screen is nice with like 42, 50-inch screens, as long as it's a really subtle curve and it's literally only you using it. But for smaller monitors, I don't think it really makes much sense. And they actually have, they used to have quite a lot of curve on, even on the big ones. It was like, well, it makes sense for something that's sort of 50-inch and above. Yeah, it's weird how all the companies were all of a sudden like, oh, 3D's not working out, let's do curves, woo! And the consumer said no. Understeer from Frederick Henson, but we're just behind him. Ah! Oh, that curve totally unsettled the vehicle. I think we're catching up slowly with Timo Burkhardt, but Frederick's managed to pull away from me. Ah, turned in too soon. Triangle TVs. We'll go back to square TVs from the widescreen. They'll be like, square TVs, they're so good. More vertical field of view. That's what everyone wants. I think 3D TVs might come back if you don't have to wear glasses and it's just sort of there as an option now. Oh, snook it in, snook it in. No sausages on this track apart from on the main circuit. But on the Nordschleifer is a sausage-free zone, which we could back end out a bit there. We've had the whole web-connected TV thing. That's kind of stuck around, which is rather annoying. Because I'd rather have the TV be dumb and you upgrade the web aspect of it. The web stuff built into TVs is typically totally awful, especially the early ones where it's so slow. Come on, you just put headlights on. Just to intimidate our competitors. Oh, sideways through there. I think a endurance race on Nordschleife would be fun. But only like 2 hours. Scratch the groin, 2 hour endurance race would be nice. That's not really an endurance race, but you know, for sim racing, I think anything more than 2 hours starts getting a bit crazy for a casual thing. For me, anyway. I can see why people like doing real-time endurance races. Whoa, ho, ho, come on. Can't see the track, but it's no bother. They call me Mr. Flappy Gearbox. Yes, we modified the car for this race. Got it past the scrutineers. Top set. Oh, shut up, Todd. Ah, the torch. It's just abuse. I have a chat room, I live stream, and it's constant abuse. I get abused by the game, I get abused by the chat. It's 7th place this, 7th place that. Mr. Flappy Gearbox. Is it putting me off a little bit? I can't move my head like I would in VR to sort of see through the crap that's smeared all over the screen. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see the car. I can see the black dots of the cars. Look at it. It's ridiculous. It's like I'm staring into the face of God. Oh! And Gamer Muscle saw Jesus on the Nordschleifer. I assume we're turning left here because the car in front of us, I can't see the road surface. Oh, look at that, catching up there. Risky braking. Whoa! Caught it. Okay, on to the last lap, guys. I don't think the windscreen wipers work. There's no rain in this game because it's an Italian game. It never rains in Italy, obviously. Actually, when it rains in Italy, it rains pretty damn hard. Why have we got like dramatic sports music playing? Oh! This could be our chance. It certainly is our chance because he's just done a 360 rotation. 7th place, guys! We've got one more lap to go. Don't get too excited. Well, the next chat room icon for our sponsors is going to be the number 7. It's been decided by the gods of the 7th position. Keep it up. That's what my radio, the guy in the pit crew. Well done, Game Muscle. 7th place. Keep up the good work. Push, push, push. You can hold on to 7th if you concentrate. We're 11 seconds up on our first lap. I guess it was a standing start, obviously, so that's not a surprise. Oh no, there goes the 7th dream. No, we can't make it stick. go 7th place. Curbing. Whoa. Actually, I find AC easier to catch than... Whoops. Straight into the wall. Lucky damage is on low because we would have ripped off the front of the car if that was real. Yeah, AC I find it catches itself more than Project Cars 2. I don't know, the brake points when I can't see. Sorry, I took him out, brake tested. Sorry. I can't see the road surface. I don't know where the brake points are. Oh. Oh no. We're going to be battling for 7th. Carl has just stolen like a thief 7th position off us. He's just ramshackled himself through. I think he's a faster driver, but he probably had bad luck at the start. I'm just pathetic in this car. I'd say I'm about 70% sure of this track as well. So we're still in the learning phase. Oh God, look at him right on a bumper. It's really hard to actually drive right on someone's bumper on this track. Let's be committed. Oh, someone's lost it, but that might put us back into 7th if it's Christmas. It will do. Cyber Shotty has made a boo-boo and he's blocked. Carl, sandwich! Oh no, the sandwich shot on us. That was almost a full ploughman's dinner. And unfortunately, Cyber Shotty closed the sandwich and we couldn't get the butter in. I tried, believe me. We could have got a slither of cheese in that sandwich, but that's about it. Unbelievable. Can't believe he shut the sandwich before the butter was there. What a sneaky block. Saved himself 2 positions there by closing the sandwich. Unbelievable. Cyber Shotty with a sandwich cut out there. Ah, what a sandwich artist. He must work at Subway. I can't believe that. That would have been beautiful. That would have been sandwich overtaking the decade. Stolen from me. Cyber Shotty, you absolute beast. Oh, Carl's walled it! And that puts us into 7th position. Thank you. The dream's back alive. And we've got a back marker. TX100. Cyber Shotty's all over the place. I think his beer's kicking in now. He probably shouldn't have had that extra pint. He was alright after the first 3, but the 4th, that's topped him over. He's all over the circuit. Oh dear. Overtake. Whoops-a-daisy. May have missed the brake point a touch there. Tried to make an overtake out of it. Wipe out Assetto Corsa 2017. And we're back in 8th place. It's going to be a fight for 7th to the end here because I just missed the brake point by a huge margin there. I thought rather than driving to the back of him, I'll try and go up the side and get an overtake, but it didn't quite work out. Star Trek's awesome, Johnny Cage, but don't talk about the new one because I've not watched it yet. Waiting for it to finish. I used to have a 7 of 9 poster when I was a kid. Oh no, I've curbed it. That's it. It's all over. The dream's gone, guys. I curbed it. Too much curb. Dream is over. Oh, we're back where we started. We're back where we started. Oh no. The 7th position dream is gone. I was so happy. I was in the zone. I thought it was going to happen. We're down 2.5 seconds now on our previous lap. Oh no, what a disaster. No longer 7th heaven, that's it. I mean, what can you do? Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Most of the time when I'm driving, it doesn't happen, let's face it. One mistake, I just had the car in a little bit of slip, 90-degree slip angle, and the curbing pushed us over. There was no recovering it. The curb said no, And I just had to accept our fate. I can't see the track. Look at these tree shadow branch things dancing across the dash. That's how you take the carousel if you've had too much to drink. Still time for a pile up. We might be able to catch up. They're 5 seconds ahead of us. Might be able to catch up with Hellhammer if we push. The comical music almost makes up for the comical driving. Whoa! Thanks for the extra bit of curbing at the side there, that was handy. Oh, I'm trying to push! Oh, there's tire marks all over the grass there. Tell you what's nice with the Assetto Corsa version of the track is it has all the graffiti on it. Must have took the texture artist ages to put all that on. Oh, unofficial racing line. Kunos penalty, thank you. It wouldn't be a race without a Kunos penalty. Here we go. I really have to get into the flow of this car. As you can tell, we're not quite into the flow of this car. Been abused by it. Don't talk about the new Star Trek or that. This track's awesome, Cypher. This track is awesome. How can you not like this track? It's amazing. Maybe, you know, you do have to know... Oh, we're curbing ourselves again. You do have to know it. And some cars are more forgiving on it than others. But it's a fantastic circuit just to turn laps on, to be honest. I find it a lot easier in VR, though, because you can kind of feel the sense of the corners a lot better. Okay, let's... get rid of our 10-second penalty in the worst place. Why not? See if we can lose another place whilst we're at it. Just do one lap on it each time you load the game up, and do it with a moderately fast car, like the do it in the Lotus 125. You'll learn it quickly that way. If you don't have a choice, because you do a lap every 2 minutes. Well, the PGR version probably wasn't particularly accurate. The nice thing with laser scan tracks is that, I mean, in the past I never bothered learning this circuit, but with laser scan tracks, you know once you've learnt it, you've learnt it. You know what I mean? You don't have to learn it again in each game because the laser scan. Sometimes there's variation, but for the most part, it's laser scanned, and it's laser scanned another sim. Obviously, the physics in each sim will be different, but you know the track's the same. Oh dear. Well, 13th place, started in 11th. We actually went down two places there. Oh well, we tried. Oh dear. But guys, I think you know, on that note, on that not getting a 7th position, with it being 10 o'clock, I think we're going to finish the stream now. I'm going to be boring and end the stream. Sorry guys. Sorry for those of you who wanted to join in. I want to get a good night's sleep, and we can do some. We'll do some streaming tomorrow. So, I hope you guys don't mind about that. But we'll do some. We'll do streaming. We'll do some more AC tomorrow, but we'll do it on stuff without DLC as well, so you can get into it if you don't have any of the DLC. But I'm going to get a good night's sleep, you know. So yeah. Well, thanks for everyone that watched. Everybody's come along, especially the 2 guys that donated. Let me catch your names. I can't read one of them, but thank you so much. And yes, we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're watching casually, don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't. Goodbye. That's the worst ending ever. Hype. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow.